Hello guys, and welcome back to another Survivor reaction video. And as you can probably hear, still not doing the hottest. We are still overcoming a sore throat. It's been a long week, but we're still here, we're still on that grind, we're still making videos for you guys, so I hope you guys are appreciative of that. We are going to be looking at Survivor Season 8, Episode 5 today. Now, in the last couple of episodes, we've had some heavy hitters leaving. We had a winner. We've had two winners leave, and we've had two people who have made it all the way to the final. So honestly, anything could happen on this show. It really does seem like they're trying to kick out all the people who made it the furthest in the competition first, and then they'll start fighting amongst themselves, I guess. So if you guys are enjoying, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. But let's get straight into this, shall we?
What is that?
That is a watermelon.
In the kitchen, there is a watermelon.
Eat as much watermelon as possible.
This is a very happy tribe for someone that literally had to vote people out last night. Like, come on guys. This is a very mournful morning. You've just lost one of your own. You can't be singing and cheering and skipping on the beach after you got rid of Rob C. Oh my god, I'm heartbroken. Honestly, absolutely heartbroken. I'm still not over it. That's why I've taken so long to make this episode, because I'm not over the fact that Rob C is gone.
Here are the supplies to build a raft, one that 4 of you can race. Tribe pride is on the line. You better keep up the pace.
Wait, I feel like we've skipped so much. How are we already at the challenge and the episode's literally just started? I feel like I've missed something. Is there like an episode that I missed in between these two? I don't know. Something dodgy's going on here.
Because you're the biggest guy, and you drag the boat down, so.
Tom, you're too big to sit on the boat. Get off. You're too large. You're gonna weigh us down. I feel like Susan could have said that in a nicer way. I don't think that's very fair. I think Tom's actually probably one of the better people with the raft. I feel like that was a very unfair comment from Susan right there.
To have the 2 power strokes, you'll be there. You put 2 bundles.
I love how Ethan went from someone that they were going to vote off very early on to now like one of the most integral people on this team. Honestly, Mogo, I don't really care for. Shapira, I feel like are going to dominate this competition regardless. But I am voting for Saboga. Saboga they have my heart, because how did they lose 2 people in the first 2 episodes? Is so tough. But also, I am proud of them for making it this far. They've made some horrendous decisions, Rupert. But I am really on board with them. I want them to make it far. I don't want them to lose this next immunity challenge, because I actually will cry.
With 2 bundles of bamboo underneath supporting the platform. It sounds great in theory. I hope it works.
The last time Rupert tried to build something that was great in theory, they ended up getting flooded out in a storm. So I don't know whether I would trust him to be the lead designer on this.
I love it. Let's start lashing the top to it. I feel very good about the raft. I'm trying to not think about the house.
The raft was sinking, my friend. What are you on about? I mean, it's not done, but like still, the raft was sinking. Bestie, come on. That is not going to work.
So that meant this raft not only had to carry Lex and Kathy and I and a normal human being, but it's got to carry 260 pounds of hatch.
I know it was the early 2000s, but we can't just be like, fat people. Fat! Like, you can't just capital F them. Do you know what I mean? Like, Richard isn't even that big of a guy. Like, realistically. So, I feel like this is really unfair. You don't see the other group being like, Rupert, are we gonna be able to fit you on this? No, they're not like that. No. Why have you got to be like this? Am I the only one that really finds this an issue? I feel like I might be.
But ultimately, it came down to laziness and pure exhaustion that designed that raft.
It will not be swift.
I mean, if laziness and pure exhaustion built it, they put minimal effort in. They went, it's just for a reward challenge. This is minimal effort. We're putting minimal effort in. We don't need to. All we need to do is try and come second, get that last rice key, and then bye-bye hatch. It's as simple as that. It's quite simple.
Let me tell you something. That raft. That one's gonna win us this challenge.
Honestly, I feel like Shapira has got the best raft, personally. I think they've built it the best. It looks very stable, and it's actually floating above the water rather than in the water, which is what Saboga's doing. Yeah. So, once again, Shapira just proving that they are the strongest tribe, and actually, I'm kind of blown away by that. I'm really shocked and surprised. I did not expect it from a team of no winners, to be fair. There's no winners on this team, and that's kind of iconic.
If I could vote anybody out right now, it'd be Tom. He's a stupid drunk. Stupid, klutzy drunk.
Tell us how you really feel, Susan. Go on. How do I feel about Tom? I think he's a goofy person. I don't think he means any harm. Allow him to have a drink. Like, there's fuck all else to do on this island but drink, so might as well.
Oh, you guys don't move. I gotta pee. So I peed right on the raft.
Ew! Sue! Why? What?
Come on in, Shapira. Getting your first look at the new Shapira tribe.
Yeah, Sue's still here.
Still here. Ugh. I find that so funny from Richard Hatch. He actually gives no fucks about how people like actually think of him. He's just like, oh god, she's still here. Brilliant.
First two tribes get back with their boat and run across the finish line with their flag. Win reward.
Okay, so it's fairly simple. It's just a race backwards and forwards with the raft. The difficult thing here is working out, have they done enough with their raft in order to make it there and back. Okay, predictions. I think Moga. I think Saboga could potentially be alright, but I think Shapira are going to win this. I think it's going to be between Saboga and Moga for who comes last.
To go along with the fishing hooks, the fishing spear.
I mean, some of them have already been lucky enough to actually get some fish, so I don't know if this is the reward that, like, they want it to be, but I guess it makes it a little bit easier. The only issue is if Moga win this. Bye-bye, Hatch. Bye.
Should make fishing a whole lot easier. In addition, for the first two tribes, a clue to your lockbox. Shapira has no value to you. You've already had your rice and most of your whiskey. But for Saboga and Moga, it could mean rice tonight. For the third part of the reward, the tribe that finishes last will be dissolved. We're going to have a schoolyard game of pick'em. We will alternate picks. The winning tribe gets to pick first.
Well, that was a plot twist I wasn't expecting. Whoa, so they're already merging into two tribes from three. Oh, this is going to get so good and interesting and juicy and exciting. Yes.
Go!
Put your ass crack away, Rupert. Honestly, so uncouth.
Moga pulling away with the worst looking raft of the three.
So you remember when I said Moga are going to do the worst in this challenge? You see how wrong I was? Do you see the pie on my face right now? Yeah, that's crazy, honestly. I mean, this is just how crazy the show can be when you're literally rooting for a team that quite literally just bundled all their sticks together and went, let's just hope for the best. Wasn't exactly the most graceful of embarkments, but do you know what? Fair game. She's done a good job. Bless her, honestly. I could not do these challenges. I'm sitting and dying with a sore throat, and they want me to do this kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely not. I went on a run this morning, and almost killed me. Oh, God. I'm actually so pathetic.
Moga by far with the best looking raft and the least effective.
Jeff, you didn't have to do them like that. Yes, they've got the best looking raft, but you didn't have to be like, oh, it's the least effective. Like, come on. That was uncalled for. Uncalled for.
Shapira reaches for their tribe flag. They have it. Shapira has their flag. They're heading back.
You can see it now. Saboga are going to get split up. And it's just going to be anarchy because they're going to be the next people voted off. And I just CBA because it's actually so frustrating because I really like everyone on that team. Even Jenna's growing on me, which is something I was not expecting to say. Honestly, I'm so over the show.
Mogo celebrating for the even finish.
Come on, we're on to the finish line.
Crazy how laziness won them this challenge. Craziness. Honestly, crazy. Could not have expected that. Could not have anticipated that. But you know what? Fair game to Mogo. But now they've got the last rice key. Bye-bye, Hatch. I keep saying it like I know it's going to happen, but I actually don't. Is he going home this episode? I actually don't know. Anything could happen. I could be wrong, because if they're absorbing people from another tribe, they could equally just get rid of one of the new tribe members.
Okay. We gotta get rid of Ethan. Yeah. Bring him along, Rich. Yeah.
Stay away from Ethan. You come anywhere near him. Not literally, I'm joking. But I will be angry and I will not be happy. I'm actually gonna have a nervous breakdown. This is not good. This is actually not good. I don't want Ethan to go. Please don't send Ethan home, please, for the love of God.
Shapira finishes second, keeps their tribe intact.
Well, that sucks ass. Yeah, not entirely happy about that, I won't lie, but it is what it is. Poor Saboga, honestly, they've had the roughest of times. Like, I don't think we've ever had a team that's had worse bad luck than this. Like, this is craziness. Like, what do you mean? They lost the first 2 immunity challenges. Then they were given a shelter building task. And then their house gets flooded. And now they lose. And now they're having to get split up. Long ass day for them, honestly. Do not envy them in the slightest.
Mogo, who's your first pick? Ethan, come on over.
Colby and the rest of Mogo, I'm warning you. Don't get rid of Ethan, because I will be angry. Ah!
Mogo, make your next pick.
Jerry.
Come on over.
Come on, Jerry.
I mean, there was no way in hell that Richard Hatch was picking Jenna. After Borneo, absolutely not. And wasn't Jerry on Colby's season, or am I making that up? I think they were. I think they were both on Australian Outback. So, I gotta say, Jerry's still one of my faves. I really liked her in her original series. I really like her here. So, I gotta say, really enjoy her.
Jenna, you get the honor, if it is, putting Saboga to rest.
That was a bit awkward. Jenna just being left on her own, but like, what are you gonna do about it? You were the last pick. I'm really sorry, but it is what it is. There was only 4 people to pick from, to be fair, and it stands to reason that Ethan and Rupert were the first picks, and then you weren't getting picked by Mogo. So it's actually probably better that you're on Shapira. But then again, putting a tribe to rest is so sad. The fact that Saboga is now, like, dead in the water, quite literally. Oh, that's so sad.
Chose Ethan because we knew if we had him on our tribe, we had control of how long he stays in this game. And then after that, we just wanted someone that we didn't think he had bonded with that much. And Jerry was the answer.
That's a very interesting strategy, but also, they don't know how much Ethan and Jerry will have bonded. There was only 4 of them there from, what, day 6? So, and this is now day 13? So that's a whole week that they've spent together. So they probably have bonded a little bit at least. Interesting that he's like, we get to control how long Ethan's in the game. Very interesting, because it's not saying we're going to get rid of him at the first chance. It's just, we control when he goes home. And I find that very concerning.
I'm gonna cry.
We're glad to
I
have
swore I wouldn't cry anymore.
My spirits are very high right now. I don't miss Saboga at all. Not even a little.
You know what? Absolutely fair, because that team was a shit show. An absolute shit show. That's why I loved you all so much, just because you just had one big disaster after disaster. The whole flood was hilarious, because I was like, how did nobody think that wasn't going to happen? What are you on about? Oh god, bless her, Jerry. I'm so happy that she's finally on a good team. Let's just hope that she like makes it a little bit further in the competition.
Compared to our camp was Hobo Junction. Theirs is the Taj Mahal.
Look at Rupert's little face. Oh, I just want to give him a hug. He looks so happy to be there. He's like, finally, I can forget about the fort I built. Oh god. Bless him. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for him, honestly. So happy indeed.
Our rice is clogged. Oh my god, it's totally wet.
Unfortunately, when we opened the carton, half the rice was rotten.
They are better people than me, because when I tell you, I would have stormed up to production, whoever, the cameraman, and I would have been, give me my rice. What do you mean I'm throwing away half of my rice? Absolutely not. Oh, besties. I'd have kicked off. I wouldn't have let them get away with that. Not even slightly. I cannot believe that no one is throwing a fuss and making...
Sure, I'll go try. Sure, I'll go try. Not wanting to step on my toes. No, are you gonna go? No, if you're not, I'll go try when you want. Ooh, he's good.
Ethan finally got a fish. Woo! Celebrate good times. Woohoo! Yes, absolutely. Well done, Ethan. I would like to congratulate you on getting your first fish this series. I could be wrong. You maybe have got a fish before, but your first fish for Mogo Mogo. Congratulations. You've now proved that you can get fish and you're willing to get fish. So bye-bye, Hatch. Bye.
You got a fish. I'm the only one supposed to get fish.
Someone's jealous. Bye-bye. You're on your way out and you know it. Ethan's replacing you.
2 of them.
It's huge.
Guys want to feud on how many fish they bring in?
Richard, that was petty. That was petty beyond belief. What do you mean you got 1 fish so I went and got 2? Richard is quite literally the epitome of, I went to Tenerife, well, I went to 11erife. That's quite literally what he's like, and it's so funny to me.
It's really quite simple. Capture the flag, that's it. Winners end up with the idol, losers end up in the pit.
Capture the flag. Ooh, okay, this could be quite entertaining and fun. Richard's already very, very certain that his team are going to win. I don't know. Are they going to throw it? Because it's bye-bye Hatch time. I feel like that's become the recurring joke for this episode, is bye-bye Hatch.
First tribe to get 20 flags from one side to the other wins immunity.
20 flags. God, this is going to take forever. Oh,
Amber, look at that.
Amber was like doing some kind of dance thing. She was doing something craziness is what I saw. But the fact that she kept her balance from that, amazing. Honestly, big props to her. But if I press play and she falls, I'm gonna be embarrassed.
Go get him, Tom.
Hatch is down.
Poor showing from you, Hatch. Honestly, I'm disappointed. I expected better balance from you. Sheehan, you weren't even on the battle bridge. That was just a poor showing from you, honestly. That was quite shocking, honestly.
First one to hit the water's out.
Oh!
Rob hit the water first. Ethan took.
Oh my god, is he okay? The way his head smacked that water. No, it didn't even hit the water. It hit the side. Let's run that back. Oh! If that had happened to me, yeah, I'm tapping out. I'll go home. It's fine. But like, ow. The bounce his head took. I'd be getting med team come in, check me over because I think I have concussion. I couldn't do this show. Where is the medical team on standby for me? Because I've just whacked my head. I actually couldn't.
Rupert, back to the start.
Oh my god, this is violent. This is crazy. I swear last time it was all over water. So if they fell in, it was chill. There was no hard surfaces.
Come on, Jenna, go for his feet. Don't let him catch. Jenna hits the...
You know what? The fact that she took him down with her, kind of iconic from her, I won't lie. Like, actually, kind of iconic.
Oh, come on.
Why? Why? Why have we taken off our clothes? Richard, put your shorts back on now. Because if you're going to be wrestling people, that's not okay. I don't want your genitals anywhere near me. Put them away. Put your shorts back on. Have some respect.
Big Tom. Oh, he's still up. Get up there, Tommy. Still on the course.
Big slay from Tom there. Big slay. The fact that he saved himself. Even Jeff was shocked. He was like, rah. Okay. These people came here to play. And they are playing. Honestly, big props to Tom. I did not expect that from him. He's kind of crazy.
Good job. Yeah, right.
Go ahead. You got it, guys, come on.
That was really awkward and uncomfortable. Why did you, like, brush up against her? This is what I mean. Richard, put some clothes on. Because some people don't want your genitals rubbing up against them. Do you know what I mean? Rob is actually a beast. That was crazy. The way he just picked him up and dunked him. Yeah, Colby, you're crazy. Honestly, big props to you there. No, Rob, you're crazy. Big props to you there.
18th flag. Strategy coming into play. Most of the Shapiro tribe falling off so Rob can run the course.
Honestly, big slay for the strategy there. I wasn't expecting that. That was good. That was good. Rob's their best player, so why not strategize and get him to run their course again? Honestly, big claps to them.
Shapiro wins immunity.
Honestly, am I surprised? No, not really. I expected Shapiro to win this. I felt like they are definitely the stronger team. And also, Moga they just couldn't catch a break. Because Rob's a beast, and he will take down anyone that opposes him.
I hope they vote Richard off, because what he did to me was absolutely
That was
uncalled.
disgusting.
Yeah, this is what I mean. This is why it's uncomfortable, because, like, in that kind of situation where you're having to, like, wrestle people, and you're naked, it's not... If people aren't comfortable with it, just because you're comfortable with it doesn't mean other people are. And when you're involving other people in it, it's different when it doesn't involve them, but when you're actively having to wrestle them or, like, move up against them, it's uncalled for, it's unnecessary. The fact that you started the game in your trousers and then you dropped them, it just doesn't sit right with me, if I'm being 100% honest.
He's cancer in this tribe, and he's going, if you give Richard time enough, he will fester and then he will spread, you know?
Very interesting, Colby. So it is bye-bye Hatch time. Honestly, I was joking the entire episode. I really thought Ethan was going, but I'm on board with this plan to get rid of Hatch. Like, I haven't enjoyed him on this series. I find him obnoxious. I find him a little bit hard to swallow at times. I just don't enjoy him. But he makes a fantastic villain, I think, for the show. There's not many people who are so openly and honestly villainous like he is. Where he's like, yeah, I know that they need me. That's why I do it. I'm not doing it because I want to. I'm doing it because I know that it makes them think that they need me. And when he was like, oh yeah, I could start a fire like that, but I'm not going to. I was like, damn, this guy is genuinely an asshole. So I'm not surprised that they want rid of him.
We're just going to let him think that, okay?
Plan tonight is to vote off Richard Hatch.
Damn, so it's going to be a blindside. Oh my god, this is exciting. This is so exciting. Yes, I can't wait to see the look on Richard's face when they go, Hatch. Bye-bye, Hatch. Your time on the island is done. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic, and I can't wait for it.
Tell him that I'm telling you about Ethan.
Because that's what Ash thinks. Gotta get rid of him.
Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Oh, this is juicy. This is exciting. Oh, I love it. This is great. Fantastic.
Then instead of Rich, it's Colby. My own personal reasons. Some revenge involved for sure.
Jerry voting for Colby. Right, this is going to be crazy if they can pull this off. If they can get rid of Colby rather than Hatch, that would be craziness. I don't think it will happen because I think that they're too scared to get rid of Colby at this point.
And now Jerry says she's been approached to get rid of me. The only way that could possibly have happened is Ethan, Lex, and Colby.
So Jerry did tell him. Rah. Okay, this is getting really juicy and interesting now. Guys, this is why I love Survivor. It gets so toxic, it gets so crazy. Because how have the plans changed from Ethan to Hatch to Colby within the space of like less than 24 hours? This is kind of crazy, I won't lie.
There was loyalty last time, you know, where you could get friendships and bondings. And right now it's just pure, unadulterated playing the game.
To be fair, I feel like that's exactly how it should be. I feel like the loyalties and the friendships, they just don't work out, personally. Whereas like playing the game, that's why I think this season's been so entertaining. Has been like every single tribal council, I've been shocked by who's gone home. Whereas like normally, I like the first half of the series is kind of predictable who's going home. Whereas the second half is the more exciting because that's when the gameplay starts. But this one, it's been great from the get-go. I've gotta give them props where props is due.
Someone is having the wool pulled over their eyes. And you won't know until that vote goes up whether it's you.
That is very, very true. Colby literally doesn't know at this point in time. Like he's doing all this to save face, but he doesn't know that there is a plot against him, as far as I'm aware. So I don't know, Colby. I've been saying bye-bye Hatch, but could it be bye-bye Colby?
It's time to vote. Ethan, you're up.
Okay, I have a feeling it's gonna be bye-bye Hatch time.
I'll go tally the votes. I'll read the votes. First vote. Colby. Hatch. Rich. Hatch. That's 3 votes Rich, 1 vote Colby. Fifth person voted out of Survivor All-Stars. Rich.
I've been bamboozled. Food.
Well, I was right. Bye-bye, Hatch. You were bamboozled. And I wonder actually what the vote split was, because we only saw 1 vote for Colby, and for all we know, that could have been Hatch's vote. And we're not going to find out what the rest of them voted for. So, technically, if anybody did vote for Colby, they might have gotten away with it, which is kind of funny, I won't lie. But it is what it is, not really much you can do.
Oops. So much for what I thought. I'm gone. How much fun is Survivor? Yeah, I was blown out of the water today and didn't even know it. I've never had my torch snuffed. I've never had it put out. And here I am. I'm gone.
Well, I was wrong. It was just Richard that voted for Colby, so Richard would have gone home regardless. I don't know. Is this going to change the way the game is played? I don't know. But that does mean that Ethan is the only winner left in the game, which is kind of crazy, I won't lie. Like, I really did not expect that. I would have really thought that... I don't know, actually. Would I have expected Ethan to be the last one? I don't know. Is he the next one to go? Potentially. I don't want Ethan to go, but he probably will, let's be honest. So, that is all for today. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, doing all those YouTube things that you guys do so well. But until then, keep on ranting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.